Welcome everyone to the Sub 4 RA channel. I'm your host Rhino, and today the YouTube Cup visits the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the very first time. This track measures in at nearly 18.5 feet. Now you can't come to Vegas without playing the slots, and that's where the YouTube Cup cars will finish on this track, on the slots. That's right, they're going to finish the last home stretch portion of this course on slot car track, and they'll be able to roll, well, die. I guess that's all we can afford is one die, not a pair of dice. A new record for cars attempting to qualify here in the YouTube Cup. 114. That's right. Qualifying might take 10 days. Not sure yet. But we know one thing for sure. That front row is the top 20, and they are guaranteed a spot in the race at Las Vegas. Now, time to get down to the track. We have our first qualifier up. Okay, remember the first 20 cars are guaranteed a ride here in qualifying. This is the Blue 317 driven by Chef Squid. A little bit of problems there, a 3.19. All right, we have 3D Botmaker up next. Smooth Run also at 3.19. That's going to bring up Minerva Luca in the 4 car. And Minerva a little slow there, a 3.72. Now we have 89 Mattel, your Daytona 500 winner. Oh, some problems on the slots. That's a 3.63. That's going to bring up your reigning... Whoa, Jimmy Johnson with the DNF, your reigning series champion from 2018. Johnson with a problem. Here's Mark Martin, his teammate now in the 6 car. Martin with some problems too. 3.46. Okay, she won last week. Glitter Girl running for that Nero 62 camp. 3.05, that puts her on the pole right now. Matthew Devers in a new car, also running a Roadrunner. 3.04, he's on the pole. Okay, the 216, Julius Harris. Julius runs a 3.42. That's going to bring up Nasara Trunkle. I don't know, something like that. Oh, she has issues. 3.42. All right, we got Yellow Dale up in the yellow 3 car. That's a 3.22. That's going to bring up his teammate, Jeff Purvis in the 37. Oh, Purvis, some issues, 3.24. Dirty Deep now in the 00 car. Oh man, these cars having some issues, 3.55. We went through some testing, nobody had an issue. The 78 now, Martin Truex Jr. We did some extensive testing, and in packs, 3.49 for Truex. That's going to bring up Frank Klein in the 33, 2.96. That puts him on the pole as of now. Okay, we got Blue Dale, 3.08 for Blue Dale. And now we have the 832 of... Oh, El Reco! Alexander H. Whelan was popping some wheelies here. Take a look at this. He was completely off the track. Spins out of control. Oh man, that was a violent one. Thankfully, nobody in the stands, because there's nobody there, got hurt. All right, that's going to bring up Golden Girl in the 3 car now. Like we were saying, extensive testing done. 3.08. And everything went with flying colors. Okay, here we go. 68 now, Rusty Nubbins. Oh, Rusty, some issues. But he finishes a 5.27. Now we have Manny Many, your number 20 car in the points. These are all who's... Oh, Manny with issues. And just like that, we'll be back after these messages. All right, we're back. We got a new car from the camp of John Mueller Racing in the 26 Quaker State. That's a 4.37. Big Apple, we might be seeing the end of some of these guys, including this guy here, Big Apple. If he can, oh, yep, DNF. I think that's going to be it for Big Apple. 3 DNFs while you're not in the top 20, and you're, oh, Vinny, Nightlife. Remember, he did have a DNF for Daytona, but he was already in the top 20. And he finishes here, 6.37. Okay, now we got Kraken, who got cracked out of the blue 317, and kind of a raw deal for him, I guess. DNF there for him. Now we got Front Row Joe for Scottman Racing. That's a 3.52. And now we have Ronnie P. This is going to be the end of the line for Ronnie P, I'm sure, as not a fast car. All right, sorry, Ronnie, you're out, buddy. That's going to bring up the 94 car, Bill Elliott, also on the brink of seeing this car come to an end on the YouTube Cup, but he does finish there, 4.80. That's going to bring up Wendell Scott, and a new look car for Wendell. That's a 3.15. Good run for Wendell Scott. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Some drifting action at the end. Fancy. Okay, now we got Jay Mule, something like that. Just outside the top 20. That's a 3.26. Now we got Scott Dunlap. Scott runs a 3.17. Moving along, this is Panu Dillbag now. And one of the few 43s we have. Panu with a 4.18. We got Kyle Petty out of Manny Petty Racing. Emmanuel from the Ghost Jerker channel, that's a 3.51. Now we're going up to El Diablo, aka Al Pastor, in the original NOS series. Oh, he gets an El Reco at the end. Only a 3.43. I don't know if El Diablo is going to make it. Okay, the 79 now, Chicken George, a 3.25. Okay, now we have Mike James in the 11. Oh, no, he's not going to make it. He's going to miss out again. Mike James, DNF. Now the 95 car of Bullet McQueen. Oh, has a little hiccup there. A 4.15. Now we have Kyle Busch in the 18. Oh, Kyle with some issues. A 4.13. Here we go. Casey Atwood in the 19 Dodge Mountain Dew Intrepid out of the Dave Akers Customs stable. A 3.75. Brings up Jeff Gordon running for the Bayou City Bandits, 3.22. All right, here we go. 41 car, Kurt Busch. Kurt pretty steady there, 3.53. Now we got the 5 car. Oh, well, he's able to regain it. At least he keeps a DNF off the record of 4.94. All right, now we have Mordecai Rigby in the 99 car. Driven by Dr. Red Glove last year. That's a 4.05. And now we have Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 31. Oh, man. Out of all the testing, we never had that happen in testing. We've seen it several times here today. We got the 75 car, Joe Ruttman, same thing. All right, race fans, don't touch that dial. We'll be back after these messages. Are you afraid you're going to miss the next race on the Sub 4 RA channel? Don't stress out here like Sally Greenberg. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. Do it now. All right, we are back from the break. We have Nick Devers up now and the new look 80 car. Solid performance, a 3.25. Okay, we got Buddy Baker now on the 21, running with the Hot Ones rims. Oh, he almost comes off the track. Buddy Baker with a DNF. All right, here we go. We got Captain Redneck Dick Murdoch out of the... Oh, he finishes Dirty Jersey Racing. That's a 4.12. Now we have War Pig driving, obviously, the 76 car. Oh, War Pig's going to miss out again. A 3.91. I don't think that's going to be fast enough. Now we have the 4 car. This coming from Mike Carroll. That's a 3.63. 75. These guys are running decent times for stock. 3.52. Now we got the 17 car. Oh, he runs into issues. And now the 11. Let's see what the 11 has. Qualified really well last week, actually, time-wise, but did not make the race. A 3.61 there. All right, moving along. Cooter McGavin in the 44 won the very first YouTube Cup race. Seems like a long time ago now. 3.85. Jamie McMurray. Mac in the 1 car, and he's going to putter along to a 4.94. That's going to bring up the 346 car. Ooh, we got some frogs. 346 car with a 3.26. Now we got the 317 Odd Socks. 3.85. The 97. That's Yokosan with a 3.39. Now we have Mama Deeb in the Baby Ruth 1. Driving, I guess you could call it Slotha. That's a 4 flat. All right, now we have Davey Allison in the 28 car. I think Nick Devers might be shelving that one pretty soon. That was only a 4.66. Now the 20 car. 20 car, a 4.16. Now we're going into some of Matthew Niles' cars here. Team Annihilator, that was a 3.73. Now we have the 15 car. That's a 3.66. That'll bring up the 2 car. Running a 3.72. And the 1, I believe this is Matthew's car himself driving this one. The 1 car, I believe. Oh, 4.08. And the 17 car, round out the stable, 4.84. Well, we have Max D-Tray, and I think this might be the last we're going to see of good old Max here. So long, Max. Okay, now we have Rehabilitoy in the 70 car. He didn't qualify. He finished. That's a 4.45. First time he's finished a qualifying lap. Now JR's diecast looking to make a qualifying lap successfully, and he does, a 4.69. Okay, Ken Castillo running with Red Pill Racing, a 3.19. That's going to bring up the 580 car. Chapman Films. Going to grab some cheese right now. 3.16. All right, now we're on to the JJ Roberts. He decided to back that chassis up. And JJ, the flagship car of the YouTube Cup, coming to an end, unfortunately. Another one that might be coming to an end here, Paul Wonderful. And yes, unfortunately, Ned Wetter, another one. So we're going to see probably less cars next week, I'm sure. Oh, yes. Looks like he was going to make it there for a second. Okay, Max Zilla now. In the 1 car, 3.04. All right, the 49 NWO car. 4.14. And now we have Kylito Newt in the 9 car. Having problems getting up to speed, and we'll be right back. Coming soon to the Sub4 RA channel. Okay, you guys have all seen the Watch Your Mouth popular game that spreads the cheeks of the face and makes it difficult to talk. You've seen me do the haul video. Now it's time to combine those two and do some cover songs on the Sub4 RA channel. Taking requests now down below. Alright, we are back. Matt Kenseth, first car up after the break. And Kenseth runs a 3.82. That's going to bring up the 28 car of Ernie Irvin. Swervin' Irvin, if you will, or even if you won't, he's going to run a 4.20. Alright, we're going to see the end of this car, I'm sure. The 4 test car, Kodak. No! He finishes a 5.41. That's going to bring up the 16 car family channel. Alright, 4.01. Now, Kevin Harvick up in the 4 car, Jimmy Johns. I don't think they go this slow. I would hope not, considering how freaky fast they're supposed to be. 5.52. Now we got Nero 62. Looking good. 2.99. That puts him second right now. All right. Hacksaw Buzz Sawyer runs 3.62. Man, good run for Nero 62. All right, that was Dr. Red Glove 3.64. That's going to bring up Ryan Newman. Oh, some issues there off the turn. DNF. That might be it for Ryan Newman in the 39 car. Okay, now we got the 26 car of... excuse me, that was a 1 car of Steve Park, a 3.54 from Scottman Racing. Now Party Blazer runs a 4.19 in that 26 Spider-Man car. Who's this guy again? Toby Yellowstone, 3.71. And now we got the 5 car, who runs a 4.20. The 33 car, Harry Gant. This might be it for old Harry. Yep, DNF. Think that might do him in. Okay, now we got the 27 car from Dirty Deep Racing. Ooh, 3.40. That's going to bring up the 281 car. Oh, he hit the die. He hit the die. What'd he roll? Roll the 3. All right, good news and bad news from hitting the die. Hitting it means we're going to give him an entry into the King of the Quarter Mile for April. Bad news is it slowed him down to a 3.30. Might be on the bubble. Either way, Michael's Diecast Garage and Racing will get a free ride. And that's going to bring up the 43 of Goldie Hawn. Old Goldie runs 4.68. Now we got, this is Donnie Allison with the wing and the 7, 4.76. Now we got Bobby Labonte in the 1 car. IROC car. We won't see any more IROCs. 4.32. Now the 10 car Lefty Clutch Kick. Still have not seen old Lefty in a race. 3.81. All right, Dave Marcus from Dirty Deep Racing. And that modded 71, a 4.14. Now the 22, What Button. I don't think we're going to see What Button anymore. And no, DNF. All right, the 30 car now. Oh, yeah, snip into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah, 3.73. Well, thanks, Honcho. Don't know where you came from. That's going to bring up Derek Cope, 3.58. Now we got the 24 car, Chase Elliott, 3.40. That's going to bring up Jeremy Mayfield, running the Kentucky Derby car. Oh, need some more horsepower there, buddy. DNF. Okay, next up, 23 car, Hutch Strickland at 3.17. That'll send us over to the 42 car of Kyle Larson from Elk Grove, California, just up the road from me, 4.67. Okay, the 6 car now of Bubba Wallace. Bubba runs a 3.76. And we'll be right back after these messages. This April, $58 on the line for the King of the Quarter Mile. Will Red Pill Racing hold on to the title, or will we crown a new champ and they will collect all the skrill? Entries due by April 24th. Alright, back from the break, we got Rusty Wallace in the 2 car, running for Ghost Jerker Racing. Rusty at 3.95. That's going to bring up the 97 car, Max Weiler. Max gets a 3.65. And now the 94 car. Decent run there, 3.61. Now we got Texas Terry. Did not qualify last week. That's a 3.22. Gonna be on the bubble. Okay, the 12 car now. Who was that? That was Jimmy Spencer, 3.62. Now we got the 743 car of Amber Clignatant, 3.04. Now we got the 39 car of Dave Akers Customs, 3.34 for Dave Akers. Now the 911 car of Carly, 2.98. That puts her second. Now it's Chloe's turn. Both girls missed out last week. Oh, big wreck at the end, but a 3.05 will put her in. Now the 92 car, formerly Jimmy Johnson's car, that is a 3.16. He'll be in. Okay, 6 car now of Trooper 13, runs 3.98. The 8 car of Dick Trickle, not yourself and your hungry dick, with a DNF. Now we got Bud in the 3. Another Nero 62 car, 3.07. Okay, now we got the 3 car, 3.02. And now we got the 11 car, 2 backup cars of Red Pill Racing, a 3.24. Whoa, dude, I'm wiped out now. Who was that? 3.79. It looks like we are on to some Redline Salvage Inc. cars now. Here's the 24 car, a 3.32. That was impressive. The 16 car, this is not impressive. 4.71. Now we got the 12 car. Redline Salvage with some NASCAR sent in. That was a 4.62. Now we got the, oh, looked like he was off to a good start. 94. Now we got another 94. More issues in that turn. 4.88. Now we got the 6 car. 3.66. Oh, another DNF. Now we're going to have the 42 car, the Bell South car. 30.52. Good run. Now we have the 100 car, Champion. 3.77. Now Gold 2.2 version, 3.86. And the 1, oh, nice, 3.66. All right, that's going to do it for qualifying. And bringing you qualifying results for this week is Dave Akers Customs. If it wasn't built by Dave, it was built by somebody else. And here are the results. And look at this. In the 33 car, Frank Klein from Red Pill Racing on the pole. And starting next to him in the 911 car is Carly K. And we got the 22 car of Nero 62. But look at this, a backup car in the 3 car for Red Pill Racing. We're going to get some confirmation on who's driving that. Matter of fact, all 7 of Red Pill Racing cars have qualified, including Mama Frank in the 11 car. So qualifying dominated by Red Pill Racing. Nero 62, we see a lot of Michael's Diecast Garage and Racing. We see, in terms of team effort, we also see the Bayou City Bandits in here as well as a couple cars from Nick Devers Racing. But I think it's going to be anybody's race when they hit the slots. That's going to be the X factor, if you will. So comment down below which driver with the car number you think is going to win this race. If you guess correctly, you will get a shout out at the end of the Vegas race video. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next one.